Hi, everyone. Welcome back to this weekend of R.E.M. Yesterday's song I enjoyed immensely. I feel like it was just a beautiful piece of music. So I'm curious what I will find today. The title is Shiny Happy People from 1991. Sounds shiny and happy? R.E.M's lead singer Michael Stipe describes Shiny Happy People as a really fruity kind of bubblegum song. Okay, fair enough. Shiny Happy People features guest vocals by Kate Pearson of the B-52s, who also appears in the music video. Okay, well, this sounds like it'll be a fun, happy, shiny song. Let's listen. Oh, listen to that little bit. Dum da da dee dee dee. Dum bum. I like that little motif though. Da da dum bum da da dum bum bum bum, something like that. Bum bum da 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 bum da da bum da dum bum. Why does this make me think of something? Da 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 dum da da dum bum bum da 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 dum da da dum. I feel like I feel like it's making me remember something, but I don't know what I'm remembering. Well, one of the things that's coming to mind. It's not identical at all, and actually I think there's something else in this that it's so vibrant. But what came to mind is this funny little thing my mom used to sing to me when I was a kid. If I were ever making excuses for something that I was supposed to be doing, like supposed to clean the room, whatever, and I didn't want to, so I just made excuses, it would enrage me. She would just start singing, "There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, there's a hole in the bucket," and go into this whole long song about this conversation between some Liza and some Georgie. A hole in the bucket, mend the hole then, whatever. And somehow, the bucket. It's funny how that came to mind. But as I said, it's a really vibrant little musical motif. Interesting also that in this whole shiny happy people idea, it's that little musical motif that is the bouncy happy melody, whereas what they're singing is kind of dull. There is a bit of, I would say, a bit of humor in that setting. People. Your love around. But you hear take it into town. Happy, put it in the ground where the flowers grow. Gold and silver shine. Shiny happy people holding. Shiny happy people holding. Shiny happy people laughing. Every one of
there's no time to cry. Happy, happy, put it in your heart where tomorrow shines.
Yeah, this is really quite hilarious. You have this really upbeat, vibrant accompaniment. The percussion, the guitar, everything is just really putting on this shiny, happy face. And in the video clip, you have all these kind of like kindergarten, preschool, kids' colors, the artwork on the wall behind them. It's all this children's vibe. The idea of, okay. And then this melody that they're singing, it makes me laugh because they're singing it in such a straight tone. And there is nothing in that melody itself that is particularly shiny and happy. It's a little bit, it's almost like it's trying intentionally to tone down the shininess and the happiness. In other words, there is this sort of musical humor happening here, where the lyrics they're singing are being sung to a melody which says absolutely nothing relevant to the lyrics themselves. It's saying the opposite, really. It's saying, we're kind of depressed, Kind of like the classic scenario of someone walking into a room full of kids and who's really not good at relating to kids, you know, and they're trying to get them all livened up, and the kids are just like, really? You know, we're not playing your game. That's what the melody that they're singing is saying. And so, yes, it is overall, I guess you could say fruity kind of bubblegum song, as he said. But within that, there is this irony. There is this humor. There is this, or this message that shiny, happy is sometimes just a facade. Sometimes you're just putting it on.
Your heart where tomorrow shines. Gold and silver shine. Shiny, happy people holding hands. Shiny, happy people holding hands. Shiny,
Oh, shifted the pacing and everything. Oh, here he is again, pedaling away, struggling. And it suddenly became kind of, this is interesting. Listen to the music. It's not just what you're seeing on the screen. Listen to the music and notice how this is all kind of a sort of superficial, shiny, happy, glittery sound. And then when it shifts back to ya-da-da-ba-bum, we feel the shift to a different era, a different mood. It becomes more, we could say, vintage, retro. Okay, don't look at the screen. The tone of the strings, it becomes elegant and classic. Almost like we're watching some, like a movie with a soundtrack, like a period movie where everything is set back in time, and it gives this sort of romanticized version of the past, right? Ya-da-da-bum-bum, da-da-da-bum-bum. But the strings, I don't know if they filtered them a certain way or what, but what they did there, shifting that music, changes decades in time.
Here we go.
And now we're back to this. I like that little guitar motif still. I was expecting that. Right? You saw back where she beckoned him as he's working away on his exercise bicycle. It's like the old generation with the new generation. And he's happy in his world. He's peaceful, calm. This is what makes sense to him. She brings him a drink. Then she says, "Come, Grandpa, come. Let's go have some fun. I want to show you something." What? Come.
Here we go.
And this is where she takes him. "Let me show you my world, Grandpa." And his look of disbelief, bewilderment, like, what's with all this business happening here? And they're beckoning. I really want him to turn his back on them and walk away. It's probably not going to do that. Okay, at least it doesn't show him joining them. Yeah, okay, that works. Like, maybe it was a bit harsh for me to say I want him to turn his back on them and walk away. What did I mean by that? I'll tell you what I was feeling when I said that. I was feeling like, here he is. He's lived such a life, and he has such experience, and he's experienced the highs and the lows of life, and he's looking at this like, what is this shiny, happy people business? I don't need that to be happy. And so my idea of him turning and walking away was the recognition that he doesn't need that kind of jostling around to prove that he's happy. Of course, as soon as the words were out of my mouth, I realized, oof, that would be cruel. Because his granddaughter is the one that brought him to it and said, come, let me show you my world, show you something fun and happy, right? Come, I have something nice to show you. So of course he wouldn't turn and walk away. So some fun storytelling in the video clip. But back to the music. And this whole idea of the shiny, happy people holding hands. I think this is the kind of piece that if I were to have to listen to it on repeat, I would start to grind my teeth. This would drive me crazy. It would drive me up the wall crazy. Maybe I'm just a little bit too grandpa minded, but I like the message. Shiny, happy people holding hands. This line. Meet me in the crowd, people. Throw your love around. Love me. Take it into town. Happy, happy. Put it in the ground where the flowers grow. Gold and silver shine. The idea of we can plant happiness. We can plant happiness. Put it in the ground where the flowers grow. Nurture it. Cultivate it. Grow it. Let it develop over time. But that's the irony, isn't it? Because happiness is something that is not put on. It's not this facade where we're all just jumping around and singing shiny, happy people. Nah, 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 nah. It is something that grows with cultivation. It is something that when we when we nurture beauty, when we nurture care, when we care for things and we care about people, we plant things, we grow things, that brings rewards that rival this shiny happiness, right? It becomes gold and silver. Gold and silver shine. Gold and silver you dig from the earth. It doesn't just come glittering down on top of you. And so the message here is a bit more complex than what we might hear on the surface. And if this were just running in the background, I would just hear the surface and not really notice, and it would drive me crazy. But actually, what this is saying is this shiny, happy facade, maybe it looks like fun to you. Maybe we all feel like we just need to get out and be shiny, happy people for a bit. But really, let's do this in a meaningful way. Let's find the actual meaningful acts in life. And let's take time to do those so that we grow happiness. We mine the silver and we mine the gold from life. Everyone around, love them. Put it in your hands. Take it. There's no time to cry. Happy. Put it in your heart where tomorrow shines. It's a mix, isn't it? And I like that. It's thought-provoking. It's kind of the ironic version of the statement, happiness is overrated, of all the great philosophers who have dug into what is it that makes life meaningful? What is it that makes life happy? What makes people happy? Why are people happy? Why are they sad? This line, there's no time to cry. Happy. There's no time to cry. Happy. That is so fruity bubblegum pop, shall we say? It's so shallow. It's so surface. Sometimes the tears are the things that we go through, which makes us appreciate life more, makes us appreciate the meaning of life more. And then we grow and we become richer because of it. And to put that line just before, put it in your heart where tomorrow shines. What is it? What do you put it in your heart? Do you put happy in your heart? Do you put the tears in your heart where tomorrow shines? Do you plant those tears? Do you let them grow with the other flowers? Maybe they have thorns. Maybe they are a quieter kind of beauty, but they are there and they exist. Let them grow where tomorrow shines. Gold and silver shine. It's tomorrow that shines. The flowers that grow. Those are the things that are meaningful. And I am not against happiness, joyfulness, a childlike embracing of the sheer joy of being alive, dancing for fun, enjoy the sparkles and the shininess, just understand that is not all there is. And I feel like this song is saying more than just shiny, happy people. As I said, there's a sort of tongue-in-cheek element, an ironic quality. It's in the melody itself. It's in the way the melody is the vehicle for the words. It's in the way that melody is layered and comes after this very chirpy, vibrant it comes in the way that bouncy, cheery dance music is contrasted with something a little bit more old-fashioned, which back in its day was just as shall we say recreational dance music. But still, it's the context and the way one is set against the other. All of these things. So, is this one that I would listen to on my playlist for sheer enjoyment as yesterday's song? I can't see that happening. But I do appreciate and enjoy what they're saying in this song and how they are making us think. And at the same time, just giving us something cute and funny and laughable and shiny. That's my first time hearing Shiny Happy People. And it has been a fun weekend with R.E.M. I'm sure you'll hear more of them, and I will hear more of them in the future. And have a great week. I'll see you soon.